And I'll call Joy Erven for the Director of Stamping Office report. Yeah, you're supposed to.
I do that every year. Thank you, Pam. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Surplus Line Association annual meeting. The annual meeting and the new year is a time for us to reflect on the accomplishments of the past year, as well as look ahead, excuse me, to the things that we'll need to improve upon in our association and in our industry. The Surplus Line Association was formed in 1936, and I actually thought that was old until I came to the Jonathan Club. That's old. Late 1800s, and we absolutely love having our meeting here. And I would like to thank Lori Hunter for sponsoring us so that we could have the meeting downtown so all of you could get to our meeting easier than you could when we had it out in the suburbs. But the Surplus Line Association, I have on this slide, that is actually a picture of the minutes from the annual meeting. It's a book that we have in our office. We have all the meeting minutes bound, and it runs from 1936 to 1962. And I took a little time, I leafed through there. I think I saw Jerry Sullivan's name in there. It's a good thing Jerry's a good sport. Always picking on you, Jerry. I think you made the first motion in the first meeting. You were a wee tyke. So the association has been around for a very long time, and we've been acting in conjunction with the Department of Insurance to protect consumers for 75 years. This past year was significant on many fronts, and I would like to take a moment to thank Patrick Hanley, who was our chairman, for leading us through a challenging year that had changes on the state as well as the national fronts. Pat, thank you for showing strong leadership and courage during these times. I appreciate the dedication and the encouragement you gave me throughout the year. Patrick, as our chairman, presided over multiple executive committee meetings, took part in many conference calls, and pulled double duty as the chairman, as well as the chairman of our Western States Planning Committee and our Audit Committee, as well as our strategic planning session, which we had yesterday. He has spent a lot of his own personal time on SLA business, and I extend the gratitude of the association and the membership. Looking back, 2011 will go down in the books as the year of NRRA. Few of us will forget the countdown to July 21st. The anticipation, the sleepless nights, the nervousness, what's gonna happen? And it can only be likened to Y2K. Part of the Dodd-Frank legislation, the language that pertained to the surplus lines industry resulted in changes to how taxes were filed and relied heavily on the definition of home state. The bill needed some work on the state front, which resulted in AB 315. AB 315 was a cumulative effort of many people that created a bill that would help define for California surplus line brokers the implementation of NRRA. It is important that we acknowledge the many hours of work that numerous individuals put in on this project. And we did create a token of our appreciation for some of the people on the task force. And it is a small replica of the bill. And if you want to see this, I will have it at lunch. And I would like to recognize from our executive committee, Hank Haldeman, if you could please stand up. Thank you. Hank and Jerry Sullivan. Are you okay? Thank you. They did a lot of hard work on this. There were also many people at the Department of Insurance, Carol Frere, Jill Jacoby, Susan Stapp, Louis Kwan, Al Badalico, Emma Hirshorn, Keith Kuzmich, Laura Alarcon, and from Dewey and LeBuck, Jim Woods, Nicole Zayak, and Hillary Kang. I'd like to thank you all very much. Another significant milestone that Pat touched upon was the implementation of SLIP. This is the online filing system the SLA has spent many years developing. We went live in August, and to date we have had over 600 members use the system, submitting 2,231 batches and responding to nearly 7,000 tags. The batches were comprised of 14,000 items. Over 400 different brokerages and companies are using SLIP for California surplus line processing, and we have implemented over 47 improvements to the software by incorporating the feedback that we get from our members. We continue to try to accommodate our brokers, and we will make enhancements to the system as well as fine-tune the process as it relates to NRRA. The SLA will work with Infinity Software in the coming months to speed up processing times and also to refine the way you do business with the association. If you have any comments or suggestions, we love the feedback. We did send out a broker survey for those of you who are using the system. Please don't be shy. Let us know how we can improve it for you. It's ultimately a software that we've developed for you. Statistically, we saw encouraging news in 2011. We were happy to see a 3.29% increase over 2010 with filed premium processed at just over $4.3 billion. The surplus line market continues to gain some ground, and we are optimistic for 2012. The members of our association dropped just slightly, and we have 4,679 members. This is a natural leveling off after the meteoric rise when the new licensing rules went into effect a few years ago. The education department held seminars throughout California, and the SLA responded to the needs of our members for NRA education, and we hosted webinars as well as live classes in San Francisco, Fresno, and Los Angeles. Foreign insurers still make up the bulk of premium written, and their market share is 76%, followed by Lloyd's syndicates at 16% and alien insurers at 6%. The top 15 surplus line carriers in California, we have Lexington, followed by Scottsdale, Lloyd's, and Chartis. All of these statistics in the slideshow will be put on our website after the annual meeting if you're interested in the stats that I'm giving here, and they're also published in our newsletter. The top 15 coverage code, general liability, followed by commercial DIC, E&O, and all risk commercial property. The top 15 brokers for last year, Marsh USA, Sweat and Crawford, Amwins, to name the top 3. And the state taxes. This is my chance to do my friendly reminder that I do every year that the state taxes are still due. Just like death, state taxes. They are inevitable, and the deadline is coming on March 1st. A bulletin went out last week with the new forms. The department issued the new forms, and they're up on the department website. The new state tax forms are also up on our website. There has been a major change this year, and it's especially important to note that. And if you have any questions about how to file the state taxes, I welcome you to call our association. You can ask for myself or Vienna Murray, and we can walk you through the changes. The department now asks that the premium is broken out by state. Oh, yes. We anticipated some of the questions you would have about it, the state taxes, and so we created a frequently asked questions document, and it is available so you can look at that to answer some of the quick questions that you may have. Western States 2012. California is the host state for the Western States Surplus Lines Conference. Historically, this is the most well-attended Western State conference that is hosted by any of the other Western states. I'm proud to say that the California contingency comes out in droves. And if you're gonna have to listen to insurance regulatory classes and get your CE credits, you might as well do it at the St. Regis in Dana Point. The website and the registration that is electronic went live yesterday. The link to it is on our homepage, and we also have a booth that's set up out in the lobby. There's all kinds of things there where you can get information on the dates, what the schedule is, what our theme is, how to book a room, and we will have CE credits that are offered. There'll be a golf tournament. We're very excited. It's one of the few insurance conferences that is held that is family friendly. At the closing ceremonies, we're going to have activities for children, and I really strongly encourage all of you to attend. The Surplus Line Association continues to be a vibrant association. Oops. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. You know you all want to go there. The Surplus Line Association continues to be a vibrant association, dedicated to our members, striving to improve and enhance our services to become an industry leader. Our vision for the future is one of efficiency and innovation, overseeing the financial stability of insurers doing business in California, educating our brokers with seminars, online trainings, and webinars, and assisting in the collection of statutorily required documents for the Department of Insurance. We will continue to listen to feedback regarding our online filing system and implement enhancements accordingly. We will give our members timely communication on regulatory changes, including NRA updates, and strive to improve our customer service with increased response time to inquiries. We will also maintain a user-friendly, informative website. The staff at the SLA also deserves a big round of applause. Pat McCauley, Linda Chang, Vienna Murray, and Mike Cataregli have done an excellent job this year. They have worked long hours and have put our membership first. I thank them for their service and appreciate their support and hard work. I am pleased to continue to serve as the director of the stamping office. The association and I will not rest on our laurels, but we will continue to strive for improvement and outstanding service to our members. I look forward to tackling the challenges in the upcoming year, and with the guidance of our new executive committee and our newly elected chairman, I am confident we will achieve the goals set forth for 2012. The SLA has 75 years of experience and expertise behind it, and I believe with our outstanding group, we will continue to grow and consistently meet the needs of our industry and our membership. Thank you.